This is going to be a very spicy and very specific live, and yeah, I hope it's you, but I hope it's not you at the same time. What the hell does that mean? In the digital growth community, the name of the $900 course is the Legacy Builder Program. Who is typically building a legacy? It's usually going to be people with families. Well, completely makes sense. But I had a thought today about the exact kind of person who would really benefit from learning these skills so they can create a sustainable income using social media. Widows. And there's a couple of reasons why. The biggest reason why is because widows, you matter. You know how I know? I'm one of you. I do not like talking about this because usually when I have talked about this in the past, this is not imagined, this has actually happened. I'm always met with, "Oh, you're so strong. Oh, I could never. I can't even imagine what..." Shut up. Don't say those things to widows, ever, in life. You know why? Because that's not helpful. You know what they need? They need to have time to figure their lives out again. I was part of a 6-figure family. He made more than I did, but when I met him, he was making what I made, and I told him to go back to school and get an education. Almost like what I do here. Dots. Connecting. Boop, boop, boop. Very cool. So yeah, there's reasons why widows would be the ideal people for the Legacy Builder program. Number one, that's just the name of it. And you can build a legacy for yourself in whichever way that you want. Like Tyler Durden says, only when you've lost everything are you free to do anything. You heard? If not, I'll say it again, but come to my DMs for that. When women feel like they have to get remarried because they feel like they need a man supporting them with resources, I get it, but at the same time, ew. Like, ma'am, why can't you do it? I'm doing it. Why can't you? If they are in the situation where they need resources, yeah, go get them. And that is the way that you retain your autonomy. And you can be a whole person because you have skilled yourself up to be able to basically write your own ticket for the rest of your life. And we didn't have life insurance. I did have options to exercise that kept me afloat. But I've also spoken of this in the past, how I've done the research, how life insurance may only last you 4 years. And if you're a younger widow, believe it or not, I am not 75 years old. There are people who have lost their spouse and have lost their spouse at a young age, where they may have never worked outside the home because that was the life that they cultivated for each other, and that they thought it was going to last forever, and fairy tale, happily ever after kind of stuff. And then things happen. When my husband first transitioned to the non-physical space, I was on TikTok, of all places. It was actually really good that I went there, trying to find something. And then in May, I made it to Facebook because, oh yeah, Facebook has kind of support groups. And I remember one story, I will never forget this one, where I joined a group, and then there was a woman who joined after me, and she said her husband, it was a Friday, bye, kisses him, he goes off to work. He never made it home. Don't think these things can't happen. This is not meant to scare you. This is meant to get you up to speed with what reality can do. If, yeah, you have life insurance, cash it, live on it. But remember, if you're only maybe 38, 42, if you don't know how to invest, if you don't really know how to do anything, if you relied on his income and yours to live the life that you became accustomed to, you're going to want that back. Or life's going to get challenging in a way that you maybe didn't plan for. I also am a huge believer in independence and autonomy. Here's another perspective. Here's the spicy perspective. Is it really another man's responsibility to pick up the pieces for you when you can do it yourself? Is it really another man's responsibility to pay your way through life when you are 1,000,000% capable of doing it yourself? I don't think so. And that mentality, thinking, I have to get married again, I need a man to, that leaves you in a vulnerable spot that you will wish you never did. This is why this program of skill building and the scope of learning digital marketing and to a degree sales will keep you fed, housed, clothed, pretty much as long as you have something that you can promote that people are looking for and want, which is this Legacy Builder program. And once you get the skills, the world will open up to you. I'm going to go to Crumble and get some cookies, and I will see you next time.